and you forgive them before they're actually worthy of forgiveness.
Oh, because of our intuition.
So let's work with Cancer energy, okay?
Sure.
So Cancer is one of the mothers of the zodiac wheel, and it's specifically the newborn mother, or the mother of the newborn, I should say. And so it's this very tender, loving energy. If you picture a mother, clasping the newborn to her
Oh,
breast, that imagery and all that it means and all that entails is literally the perfect representation of the beauty of Cancer's energy.
aw, that's so lovely.
And Susan, you're a mother. So
Mhm.
I want you to take yourself back a number of years to when your children were newborns. Did you not feel a very strong intuitive connection with them?
Oh, absolutely, 100%,
You knew when they were good, you knew when they were off, you knew when something was wrong.
100%. Could
So,
feel everything.
yes. So, Cancer is a very empathic sign. And there's whether you're a Cancer or not, every mother has that kind of connection,
Right.
right? So Cancer symbolizes that motherly power of intuitive connection or empathy, right? And that is one of the struggles that is often mapped out in the chart, because part of why you are here is to master that empathy, because there are times it works incredibly well for you, and then there's times it kind of kicks you in the behind.
Oh, no.
So when it works well for you, of course, you are deeply understanding and compassionate, and hold that mother energy and support for everyone you come in contact with. And that's a beautiful thing and very needed in the world, by the way. But then there are also times where that empathy kind of undermines you a little bit. And so to give you an example, Susan, um, very often cancers have trouble asserting boundaries.
Oh, when we say yes to everything, even
Bingo.
at work, and then we're so overstressed and we can't stop and we end up working way too long? Yeah, yeah,
And you end
definitely.
up in martyrdom?
Oh, yeah, and then getting angry and feeling resentful of other people because we're still working? Yep, yeah, I know that.
Yeah. And then eventually unleashing,
Oh, yeah, yeah, because then it
feeling
boils
bad
out.
for it, feeling
Why
bad
did I
for it
say
after,
that? Yep.
and determining that next time you're not gonna say anything, which actually just leads to a greater buildup and thus a greater explosion later.
Ah, wow, so you're able to see all of that just by my sign. Holy cow. That's incredible.
So, the key here, because part of the reason you often don't, um, enforce boundaries, it's twofold. I mean, does the mother of a newborn get to hold boundaries with a newborn child? You know,
No.
y "Stop crying, I wanna go to sleep."
Yeah,
It
no, we
doesn't
can.
work that way. We would not survive as as a
As
race
a
of human
right?
beings, right? So it doesn't work that way. So there's this aspect of the, mother of the newborn that needs to have attachment in order to facilitate growth, right? But then the other piece is that very often you understand why people do what they do, and you forgive them before they're actually worthy of forgiveness.
Oh, because of our intuition. So we know, oh, I know they're under stress. I know they didn't mean that. I'm just going to let it go. Oh, wow. Holy cow. It didn't even dawn on me.
And like I said, you end up forgiving them before they're actually worthy of forgiveness, which means that your boundaries get crossed over and over again. because you're just continually forgiving.